Welcome to Python tutorial. In this tutorial, we are going to talk about indexing and slicing. In the previous tutorial, we looked at strings. Okay, so this one we are going to look at indexing and slicing. So let's get into it. So let's say my name, all right, and which is a variable. We are assigning it to Anderson. Okay. All right, so now when we say print my name, and we'll have Anderson, right? So now we want to go over indexing. Okay, so we'll start. So when I say my name, okay, so remember we use square brackets to indicate indexing. So when I say 1, all right, notice what it returns. It returns n. Okay, so what I want you to know is that in indexing, all right, so it starts from 0, all right, from 0 and not 1. So I don't know, maybe you might be expecting it to return a when I gave it an index of 1, but Python indexing starts from 0. Okay, so when I say my name and I put the square bracket and I say 0, look at what it returns. Okay, so now remember that indexing is used to grab a letter from a variable. Okay, so now when I say my name, all right, when I say my name and I want to grab this, I want to grab Anderson and I want to grab S from Anderson. Okay, I can actually do this two ways. All right, we can A1 0 1 2 3 4 5, and I give you the index of 5, and when I run you see S. All right, so another way I can do that is to reverse it, right? So if I want to get this S without going, because S is more closer to the end than to the beginning, than from the beginning rather. So what I want to do is I want to start counting from this N backward. So what I do is -1, 0, and S. Okay, so here I will say my name, all right, and the square bracket -3. So let's see. As you can see, it returns S. So let's say I have let's say ty is equal to, I put our string and I have just anything, all right, anything, and now I print sorry, I print ty, right, it returns this, correct? So now I want to get the last word. Let's say you are running the program and the name is too long and you want to get the last letter from a name of a person, and because the name is too long, right? So all you can do is say ty, then your square brackets, and you put -1. Okay, let's see. Of course it returns B. Okay, so this is how you do indexing. You use it to grab words, all right, sorry, you use it to grab letters from a word. All right, so now let's get into slicing. Okay, so let me just do a quick markdown and say slicing. Sorry about that. And say slicing. Okay, and I run. So now remember, slicing is used to grab a subsection. All right, so my name is Anderson. Okay, I want to grab a subsection. I want to grab from an to the last, sorry, from D to here. All right, so let's do it. My name, Control V. All right, so now I want to grab from here to here. So we do this with the help of slicing. So all I have to do is say my name and the square bracket, and then we have to give it a start, right? So this start from 0 0 1 2. So I say 2, then put colon, which means from 2 to the n. So let's run. Of course, you can see DERSON. Okay, this is actually slicing. All right, so now I want to get from A, okay, to let's say to E. Okay, so all I can do is I say this and I put the square bracket, and A is index 0. All right, so I can just put a colon, all right, meaning starting from the beginning. All right, and then we want to stop at E. So when we count we'll count 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, sorry, 0, 1, 2, 3. All right, so remember the stop is exclusive. All right, meaning that the stop, if I give it an index of 3, all right, it will stop at, if I give it an index of 3, it will stop at E, right? Because 0, 1, 2, 3, right? It will stop at 0, 1, 2, 3. It will stop at D. So let's try it, and so you can see what I'm saying. Okay, as you can see, it stops at and. So that is to say that the stop is exclusive. All right, it's exclusive, meaning that when you give it an index of 3, the E will not come. All right, so it will stop at the letter before the E. Okay, so now we want to get ANDER. Okay, so this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we'll say my name, all right, and with the index, and we'll say starting from the very beginning. All right, we can say 0. Okay, we can say 0, but I think this is better, and we'll say from 0 to ER, right, to R, right, which is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll give it an index of 5. All right, so I want to just get under. All right, and here we have under here, correct. So now okay, so let's rerun this code and start from index 0, so you can see what I'm trying to talk about, right? So let's say 0. Okay, of course, you see it's the same thing, right? So we have learned how to graph from the beginning to the end. All right, so now we want to do the step. All right, we want to jump some letters. Okay, so we want to say my name, and okay, let's say from the beginning, and let it stop at okay, let it stop at the end. So let's put under column, then let's give it a step of 2. Okay, then let's run, and you will see what it. So you see ADRO. Okay, so my name is Anderson. Let me get my name so you can see what we are doing here. Right, so when I run Anderson, okay, and here we have ADRO. So we gave it a step of 2, which means it should jump a letter. All right, and when it gets this A, it jumps this and comes to D, and jumps E and come to R, and jump S and come to 0 and come to O rather. Then because it jumps N and there's nothing here, that's why it comes like this. All right, so now there's also something that is known as reverse indexing. All right, so let's say you want to start from N and take it backwards. So what do? So this is how you do it. You say this and give it a step minus 1. Okay, so as you can see, it's starting from N, NOSREDNA. All right, so this is all about indexing and slicing. So remember that slicing, we have the syntax is coming. Let me comment this out. Okay, the syntax is let's do it like this, and then the syntax is start, which is inclusive, and we have stop, all right, which is exclusive, and we have step. Okay, all right, so now let's do one more example on, okay, let's call on TY. Let's call on TY and run. Of course, we'll have these, and now I want to do slicing. All right, so let's say TY and this, and then let's say starting from the third. All right, so when I say the third, remember this is 0, 1, 2, 3, which is F, right? then our colon, then let it stop at let's say at 10, let's say at 14 if it is up to, then let's give it an index of 1. So let's run. Of course, you can see starting from 3, which is 0, 1, 2, 3, right? F, then index of 1, GG, J, which is just from here to here, and it doesn't skip anything, right? So now let's give it an index of 3, and you see F, J, U, Y, right? Which means it is going to jump 2 letters that come to the third one, and continue reading. So this is it about indexing and slicing. I hope this tutorial is a bit explanatory, and I hope you are able to do these stuff. And because Python is something you learn by doing, I will encourage you to do more, like play with these things. That is the only way you can be able to understand it. Alright, so at the end of each section, we will try as much as possible to solve some coding exercises. Alright, so thank you so much for paying attention, and I hope to see you in the next one.